until my phone dies. I'm at 33%, so we'll just have to wait and see how long that lasts. Um, but yeah, I'm just gonna kind of yap. Life's been good. I'm doing better than I was. Most of the stuff that I have been going through is like, and yes, I'm just yapping to no one when there's no viewers because I want to kind of treat it like a video as well, and I've been practicing doing that. But yeah, I've been going through some stuff, but life is better than it was. Like a lot of the stuff that I was going through, like I was facing it externally, and now it seems like, and I highly recommend that you watch my last live, the one before this one, because dude, that was such a good one. Watch the whole thing. It's only 30 minutes if you want to learn about my life and just kind of see me interact with the community and stuff like that, and just kind of see what we're all about. But yeah, it's been a bit of a roller coaster, but I have hope that it'll get better. Um, I really don't know what. I did just post a video about my landlord that we used to have. He was, dude. He would always. I'll kind of just talk about that a little bit. He would always show up uninvited, like close to freaking bedtime, and I was like, dude, what are you doing? You know? But yeah, it was crazy, just having him, be around all the time. Like it got to the point where it was almost every night, and it was just so ridiculous. It's a nice day outside today. Um, it's a bit cloudy. Uh, I don't know. I'm a sucker for like sunny weather and stuff like that, but you know, just kind of do the best we can to appreciate, what kind of weather we're given. I'm just glad there's no like tornadic storms. We had a really bad storm like a month ago or something in that time frame, and it was crazy. This storm was absolutely ridiculous, bro. We ended up having to go to the shelter and all kinds of stuff, and which was fine. I was like going through like I had recently stopped like a medication that I was taking, so I was kind of going through like withdrawals from that a little bit, and so I was like extra anxious. Uh, but it was fine. We got through it, and like it was crazy. Like one part of like really close to our apartment was like one part of our part close to our apartment was like completely messed up and completely destroyed, and then like yeah, but then like you just drive like a little bit down the street and then everything's perfectly fine. So it's like something barely missed us, our apartment, while we were gone. So that was really cool that we were able to maintain our apartment. Yeah. Still have no viewers, but I'm just gonna kind of wait and see what the Facebook algorithm tries to bring. I'll continue yapping just like it's a video with no viewers, and then when we do get viewers, I'll interact with them because I'm gonna have this public so that people can watch it and just kind of treat it like a long form video of sorts, and kind of just see what I do in between uploads and stuff like that. I'm currently unemployed, but I would like to get a job, like something part time, something easy for my brain and stuff like that. So we'll just kind of have to wait and see, how that goes. But I've tried, quite a few different jobs, and, so either I get in trouble at the job or something comes up. So it's been really hard to maintain employment, and it'd be nice to get some income coming in. I don't know. Some people in my family are like, oh, you should go for disability, but I sometimes it takes like 3 years. So maybe, I can get something like just a couple days a week, something simple, something easy for my brain. And that should be fine. Man, I miss being a kid. Life was so simple. When you're like a kid, you don't have to worry about health issues for the most part. I mean, some kids get diagnosed with cancer, which sucks. But you know, a lot of people, they don't. You know, they don't have any health issues, nothing like that. You know, it's very simple. You don't have to worry about bills. You don't have to worry about maintaining your housing. You know, it's just like relaxing and spending time with family, playing games, hanging out with your buddies. You know, doing school. And well, one thing about school is it kind of like prepares you for. It kind of prepares you for the future. It prepares you for being able to, you know, go do something that you don't want to do for 5 days a week, you know. Um, so it is what it is. Luckily, none of my neighbors are outside, so they don't hear me yapping because I'd probably annoy them. But yeah, if you get this far in the stream, if you're watching the VOD, thank you for being here. Thank you for, you know, taking the time to just be a part of the channel, you know. And thank you for absolutely everything, dude. Like, but yeah, I highly recommend watching the first stream on this channel. That one was freaking, it was fire, bro. Yeah, we had an ice storm, and like this, there's a tree right beside our apartment that literally, it was like it was like slumped over, dude, and it was absolutely terrifying. I really thought we were gonna lose. I thought it was because it was like leaning towards our apartment, and I really thought I was gonna like fall on the roof, and that would have been really scary. But luckily it didn't. So that's always good. And now it's standing completely straight up. So I guess we just got lucky. Looks like it might start raining soon, but we'll just have to wait and see what the weather has in store for us. But making videos, doing YouTube, it's something I've done. I've been making videos since the year my kid was born. Like, I had an old channel called Pipskate, which I turned into this channel, I think is what I did, because I don't think that's any longer in existence. I think I chose this channel and then deleted all the old videos. One thing that kind of sucks is I deleted my scripted videos because I was writing scripts, and I'm kind of sad that I deleted those because it was like a huge part of my catalog, but people were kind of, a lot of people loved them, but some people were like, oh, you're using AI, and I wasn't even using AI. The only thing I ever used that for was like an outline, but like the bulk of the script writing was just all my work, and it's like, how is that hard to believe when the videos were like 2 to 5 minutes long? It wasn't like I was writing hour-long scripts. You know, they were quick. They'd take me like an hour. It was nothing. But, you know, I kind of got weird about it. But I have like maybe like 3 scripted videos on the channel now. And yeah, and writing those took me about an hour per video. It was nothing. And I'm not saying I'll never use scripts again. It's just because of AI, when people script content, people automatically assume it's AI because of, you know, just AI freaking existing, you know? So I'm glad that I can do that. You know, I'm glad that I can. Oh, we get a viewer. Nice. But yeah, scripting, it takes me about an hour per script, but I only got like 3 videos. Most of them are just me yapping. But yeah, I enjoy making videos. And I'm not saying I'll never use a script again. Like, writing scripts is actually something I really enjoy, so. But, you know, I'll just play it by ear. Because I like freestyle yapping, because, like, it's not something I was. The reason I was, like, writing them is because, like, yapping for me, like when I went through like my mental illness stuff and, you know, I lost some cognitive function and stuff like that, I was like, okay, I need to like practice yapping and like get better at yapping, but like I wasn't very good at it, and I like really lost a good portion of my cognitive function and my skill and my memory, like my recollection. Like, I could read a news article of something to talk about and then completely forget everything. So writing a script or doing bullet points or something of that nature really helped me keep things structured and kind of helped me remember what I was talking about because of, you know, what I was going through at the time. So Yeah, dude. Let me check my phone battery. Oh, we still have plenty of battery. We can hit the 30-minute mark. But yeah, if we don't get a bunch of viewers or anything like that, I'm just gonna treat it like a long form video of just me yapping. So, but I highly recommend checking out. I have pretty much my entire life story. Um, like I've been posting tons of memories. Like individual videos are all about like 1 to 2 minutes long. Closer to 2 minutes. I like that 2 minute mark, kind of like Dull and Darkest style, you know. Some face cams, some gameplay commentaries, tons of music. Hey, what's up, Cohen Foster? Hello. I've just been yapping to the camera, kind of treating it like a long form video because we didn't have any viewers. Because like I'm gonna put it as a public video, so every time I stream and there's no viewers, I'm just gonna yap like it's a video. And then once viewers arrive, then I can actually just talk to them in chat. How are you doing? Are you having a good day? I'm getting a little bit of wind. I'll show you. A little bit of wind, stuff like that, but nothing crazy. I'm having a good day. Going through the roller coaster of life, bro. I'm doing good. Life's been treating me pretty well. Like a lot of the stuff that I've been going through, like lately, is all kind of internal. Yeah, it is funny. I still go through stuff, but you know, I'm able to stream. I'm able to post content. I'm cooking dinner for my family tonight, so you know, it's pretty good. Just being able to be there with my family, spend time with them. I think I'm gonna see my brother tomorrow as well, and that's gonna be cool. You know, I got all my doctor's appointments scheduled that I need to go to. Every single one except for one, which I'm gonna schedule for next week. I got to do like a telehealth for to get diabetes supplies because I got the diabetes. But I've been managing that. I've been taking long-acting insulin every day, so just trying to eat sort of low carb to not have any big spikes. But yeah, life's good. I love creating content though. It's like my favorite thing to do in the world. So aside from spending time with my kid, like me and my little one, we went swimming like every day last week, like every single day of the week, and then we went once this week. So like not like, oh, you create content too? Nice. What kind of content do you create? Isn't it fun though? Just like making videos, even if only 10 people see it. Across all my social media pages, I've gotten like 30,000 views. Oh, you do music? Nice. I have a songs playlist on this channel, and I have 43 songs. 13 of them are new songs. The rest are lost tracks from an old page that I had, but those are actually higher quality than the new ones because I had better equipment. And the unreleased tracks as well. So there's a bunch of stuff. It's all released under Patty Melt. I even have 6 metal instrumentals that I produced in like 2016, which are pretty awesome, that are in the songs playlist as well. So there's lots of stuff for you to check out. If you pick one, oh yeah, dude, I have tons of music. Some of it's like people, like for the most part, people love it, and some people will hate some of it, because it is a mixed bag. Like I have some songs that are like, kind of like, hey now, it's times I've faltered. I can't really sing that good right now because my voice is tired because I've been yapping a lot. But yeah, I have like singing songs, and then I have some that sound like this, like what's like, dead as fuck, dead as fuck. I don't know, like it's very different, like it's very like conflicting genres, but it's all released under Patty Melt in the songs playlist. The metal instrumentals are pretty freaking cool. If you do check anything out, if you do, pale, I am pale. I need more sun. I went out in this. I got sunburned the other day. But if you do check out any of the songs, I highly recommend checking out Fangs and Older. Those are really 2 of my favorites. But and the, like the production's really good on those. Some of the songs the production's less good. Some songs the production's amazing. It really just depends on like kind of when that song was made and whether it's a pre-pro or not. But most of it's I love all of it. I'm proud of every single one of them, because I don't feel like it has to be perfect. If you listen to Lil Peep, his production wasn't great, and people loved his music. So, and people were digging what I was posting. Like I was getting good comments. So, um, what kind of music do you make? I'm curious to see what kind of music you make because, like, um, I love music in general, and I love just hearing about people's experience making music, dude. Because that's a huge part of my life. I'm from that country or chill music. In case you didn't know, baby, I'm crazy about you, and I would be lying if I said that I could live this life without you. Brett Young. Yeah, I'm not great. I'm a little pitchy. I use pitch correction in my music, so who doesn't though? Who doesn't use pitch correction? Halsey uses it live, so. But the music's not bad for a guy that basically just makes commentary videos now. Well, that I guess that's not a true statement because I'm actually getting back into music. I just have to replace my mic before I make any more songs. But I literally have like over 40 songs in the songs playlist from the last 2 weeks that I've uploaded. So like that's months worth of content. So probably in about a month I'll get a new mic. I do highly recommend. So if you want like extra views, you can actually promote through YouTube. If you look below your video, there's a promote feature, and if you want like even more views, you can actually target cheaper English speaking countries. So like in the USA, you might only get 5,000 views, but if you target Pakistan, you can get 3,000 views for the same amount of money, which is pretty cool. Oh, I use Reaper because it's free, and like once the 60-day trial period's over, it still lets you use it. It's like WinRAR. But obviously, before that happens, I'm gonna purchase the license. I'm not gonna do that. Because I'm not gonna promote like once you get a 60-day evaluation period, so that was plenty enough time for me to make music for, I'm only on like day 14 of my 60-day evaluation period. But you can use it beyond that, but you're supposed to buy a license. I'm gonna buy a license because I think it's only like $100, maybe $60. I don't remember how much it is, but it's cheap compared to some of them. But oh, we have 2 viewers. Nice, nice, very nice. I'm just excited to be able to freaking. And to me, 2 people's a lot for a stream. You know. Oh, you commented on the video yesterday. I think I do remember you. Um, Thank you for commenting. And I have like tons of life stories, tons of music, so you can leave as many comments as you want, and I will literally respond to every single one of them. But thank you for commenting. I love interacting with people online. I've been posting to my Facebook page and my TikTok page as well. And YouTube is my main thing, though. Like, YouTube is my favorite platform, and I always love it. And I don't think YouTube's going anywhere anytime soon. I think social media platforms have actually learned lessons from people like MySpace, because like MySpace did things wrong and they ended up having to shut down. So I think, social media platforms can learn how to adapt and like to keep it fun. And one thing is to not change stuff too much, because I think once they start changing a bunch of stuff really fast, that's when people start getting, they start getting angry and they're like, why are you messing with our bread and butter, the stuff that we enjoy. You almost got banned on TikTok? Bro, that's crazy. Um, oh my god. I've never almost gotten banned. But the closest thing I had to that was I had a YouTube page called The Pat Attack. Or not recently, this was like 6 months ago, I made another one. But then I decided to just do everything on Patty Melt because it's everything Patrick, it's everything me. Like, If I do music, I put music there. If I want to do a commentary, I do a commentary. If I want to try out Japanese snacks, whatever. There's plenty of creators that have done both music and other stuff as well, and it's just kind of. But I deleted. I had a page like the original Pat Attack had 5,000 subscribers, hundreds of thousands of views, and I think it was almost 500,000 views. And yeah, Patty Melt. So Patty Melt came from. But anyway, that the Pat Attack, I ended up deleting those channels because I just I went through some mental health stuff, and like my brother was my editor, and he was so angry. He's like, "Why did you delete all of my work?" But I will never do that again. I've learned lessons. It didn't get banned. I ended up deleting it. I ended up deleting a channel with 5,000 subscribers and 500,000 views because of mental illness. Because the universe was torturing me. Oh, that laugh even sounds crazy. Um, yeah, but I'll never do that again. I'll never delete a channel again. And I was gonna say something else about Patty Melt. Oh yeah, so Patty Melt came from someone at my old job. It was a girl named Emily, and she called me Patty Melt. So I just um, I literally just started using that name, and it just kind of worked out. But yeah, I had two channels. One was Abasar, I deleted all of the music from that, and then I deleted the Pat Attack. This was like 5 years ago. Yeah, it was quite the experience, and I still do go through stuff. I would consider myself, like a lot of artists, they're tortured souls. I would say. I just got a notification from TikTok. Someone commented on one of my TikToks. That's great. I pretty much just shit post on TikTok. It's nothing crazy, but I I do go through stuff, and I think everyone that's an artist or everyone. Yes, I have heard of XXX Um, you decide if you ever wanna let me know. I'm sad in love, yeah. can't I can't even hold that melody right now, but um yeah. Ooh, you know who I love? Black Bear. Feels like I'm losing you. I'm losing control now. I usually don't check my exes. I don't know, I really like that song too. And then, college dropout music every day like this, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. Like when I'm recording, I can sing pretty decently, but sometimes when I sing, oh my god, Black Bear is so good. I love Black Bear, man. Um, I love the song "Dead to Me," "Make a Mess," "Losing You," "Hot Girl Bummer," "Do Re Mi," "Do Re Mi." I can't "Do Re Mi." That was not the melody. You can listen to my music. I can do a decent melody, but sometimes my voice just like doesn't want to work. So like sometimes I'll have to re-record stuff and whatever. But I think that's literally every singer. It just happens. It's just a part of being a singer. Sometimes your voice just doesn't match like what you're trying to sing. And it bothers me way more than it should, because like I know I can record a solid song. If I wanted to perform live, I would just rehearse it and do decent, which is something I would like to do locally, is perform some of my music live. And the cool part about the music I make, besides the metal instrumentals, which I'm not actively performing those, I didn't even label those as Patty Melt because I don't consider those a Patty Melt release. That was more just showing people like, hey, I actually produced metal tracks one time, and they're actually pretty decent. I highly recommend checking them out. But all I have to do is bring a laptop or even my phone, and I can just run the backing track into the PA and then just use the mic to sing over the tracks. Now, if I wanted to, and I wouldn't use any pitch correction or anything like that in the beginning, but if I did want to use pitch correction live, like a lot of, like Black Bear uses pitch correction live, Halsey uses pitch correction live, then I would have to bring my laptop. And I actually share a laptop with my kids, so I'd have to be like, hey, I need to use this for a night. But yeah, I'm mainly just doing it online. You know, it's just fun, but ooh, you need to check out Paris as well. Pvris. Paris. I feel you in these walls. You're cold and creeping in, chewing through my bones and skin. I heard you down the halls, but it's vacant when I'm looking in. I look ridiculous. So there's this girl I watch on Facebook, and she's like, I feel like that when I sing. Because I don't look like a singer. I look like a Dr. Seuss character. I used to have the aesthetic when I worked at my old job. I was like a lot skinnier. My jawline was more defined, you know. But like, I've seen look at Post Malone in his early days. He was a tubby boy, and he still got popular, you know. So I'm gonna continue promoting my music and my commentaries and all that stuff, and I'm just gonna have fun with it. Because to me, even if I'm getting 10,000 people a month, if you think about 10,000 people, and I say this all the time, but if you think about 10,000 people standing in a field, that's huge, and that's how many people actually saw your content. So that's amazing. Oh, thank you. Never thought that I could feel like this. Oh, nah. My range is kind of. Never thought that I could feel like this. Such a mess when I'm in your presence. I had enough, think you've been making me sick. Gotta get you out of my system, yeah. It's alright. Oh, that's okay. I literally was only doing 30 minutes, so you're gonna miss 3 minutes of the stream. It's fine. Have a great rest of your night. And enjoy your dinner. I'll probably stream again in the next few days, and I hope to see you there. But if not, thank you for being here. I wish you luck with your music. Yeah, enjoy your dinner. I'm about to cook dinner in about 40 minutes, so yeah. All right, I'll see you later, bro. And now I will continue yapping like it's a video, because we are down to 0 viewers. But yeah, the weather's good. I got to talk to one of the fans. If you guys watch this later, just, you know, leave some comments on the VOD and let me know what you'd like me to talk about in a future stream and all that stuff, you know. Had a good time yapping, and it doesn't look like it's going to storm. And I'm about to make some taco salads, bro, which is going to be amazing. We do ground beef with taco seasoning. I think we're using the lower sodium. And then we do chili beans mixed with refried beans. That's what my girlfriend loves doing, so that's how we make them. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. We currently have 1 minute and 38 seconds left of the stream. Yeah. I could just make funny faces for 2 minutes. So stupid. Thank you guys for being here. You've made it really fun. Oh my god, we have a viewer again? You showed up at the end of the stream. Oh. But yeah, we usually do 30 minutes. Sometimes I go a little over, but yeah, 30 minutes is typically... I'm going to do a funny face. Yeah! How you doing, bro? I got 2 likes. Nice. You kind of showed up. I think we have another viewer, and I think you showed up at the end of the stream because we usually go around 30 minutes, but you can watch the VOD. I highly recommend you check out the... I got tons of commentaries on the channel, like my entire life story. It's a bunch of different videos. I got 43 songs. We have 2 viewers. Nice. Well, I might have to stay a little over 30 minutes. I don't know. But thank you for tuning in. I hope you're doing amazing. I hope life's treating you well. Feel free to check out my music in the songs playlist or the commentaries. And thanks for showing up, bro. Thanks for giving me, even if it's 30 seconds, like, thank you for taking 30 seconds to watch some random potato on the internet talk about his life. Um, but yeah, all right, I think we've reached the end of the stream. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to have this public as a VOD. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.